What's up, everyone? Tom Hayden here for the playoff round 2 recap show. We're doing it from my room today because my office is a mess. I didn't want to clean it. Jackson, Matt, unfortunately couldn't make it. Matt hasn't been able to make it for the playoffs. Jackson's unable to make it tonight. I was unable to do it Monday because of the Knicks game. I had tickets. I completely didn't realize it was a Monday. So that's on me. Sorry for rescheduling. It says we only got one person here, so thank you whoever showed up. And let's get on with the show. So this is going to be weird talking to myself, but it is what it is. I do it all the time. I should be used to this now. I do this all the time on stream, but for the recap show, usually, I've been getting lucky. Like 9+ people have been showing up every Monday. So for me to have to cancel it really sucks, but I wasn't going to miss a game. But yeah, let's get into this. KJ versus KD, the battle of the K. The battle of the K. They both have the first initial K. They both played phenomenally this season. And yeah, this was a hyped one. Oh, KD's here. All right, KD, thank you for being the first person here. Because I appreciate you a lot. It said there was one person in the chat, but it was a name I didn't recognize. So KD is the official first person here. And you're here right in time for me to talk about your game. So I got my little notes. I ran out of paper. Hey, Yama's here too. Let's fucking go. Woo! I'm not talking to myself anymore. All right. Thank you guys for showing up. I got the Knicks game on in the background, so I don't think you could hear it. I only have it on one volume. I just like to watch it. So that's part of the reason why I didn't want to clean my stream room. Because I was like, I don't want to stop watching the game to clean my stream room. Go down there, set everything up, miss part of the game too. No. So we just did the stream from up here in my room. But all right. This was a huge match. KD had so many people watching too. I was so impressed as an egotistical narcissist. I was like, oh my god, I'm a little jealous. It was a blast. But it was a blast watching it, KD. That was a phenomenal stream. What's up, Connor? How you doing, cuzzy? All right, but KJ used Latios and Gorgeist really well and put a lot of pressure on KD, more than I expected with that combo. And those two really put a lot of pressure on KD. It was like KD had 3 Pokemon left, and 2 of them were badly injured from that combo of Gorgeist and Latias. I've been sleeping on Gorgeist. I had no idea it was that good. You know, the Latias with the Choice Scarf, too. Once KD realized that, he was able to play around that very well. And that's part of the reason why he was able to take Game 2, I think. So KJ used Ice Beam over Psychic on the Latias, because he realized KD's Crobat had the Psychic Resist Berry. Because of the, it's super effective Resist Berry, so then once KJ realized that, he used Ice Beam over the Psychic, even though Psychic has a stab, because he knew the Ice Beam would do more and it would be a 2-hit KO no matter what. So I thought that was really smart. But then KD got up the Tailwind still. That was huge. One of the things that I thought was really big was after Crobat went down, Primarina outspeeds everything else now because KD knocked off the Choice Scarf with his Mind Shout. So once he was able to get the Tailwind up with Crobat, knock off onto the Latias, knock off the Choice Scarf, he took speed control completely. So then we see Primarina comes in and gets a double KO with Hyper Voice. Gorgeist, Gorgeist comes in with something else. KD doubled into the Gorgeist, ending this Game 2, taking Game 2 for himself, and it was exhilarating. This was one of the more hype battles to watch. Legitimately 90 people, 100+ people were watching at one point. The highest I saw was 90+. Pops told me 100+ people watched this battle in real time. Game 2 was so hyped. I missed Game 1 in real time, so I went back and watched Game 2, get all of it today. And I was just so impressed with how these two coaches played. I really was. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe how well they were both playing. I shouldn't have been surprised, but it was just so much fun watching them do their thing. So then Game 3, I think KD doubled the Latias, which was like the smart thing to do instead of going for Tailwind, which is what KJ expected. KJ doubled the Crobat because he didn't want KD getting Tailwind either. So it was just the battle of stopping Tailwind. And once neither of them got speed control, it was a 3-on-3 with 3 full health Pokemon each. So I kind of liked that move. They were both like, all right, let's get rid of the Tailwind setters. I'll double your Tailwind setter if you double my Tailwind setter. And let's just play it out 3v3 from there on out. So that was pretty cool to see. Mind Shell gets doubled, and KD is like, oh, fuck, I can't believe he did not want to see KJ double the Mind Shell. But then KD, he doesn't really panic. He just says, oh, fuck, and gets a double KO with the Indeedee the next turn. Oh no, not the double KO. He KOs the P2 with Ndidi's expanding force and puts pressure on Feeney. Feeney combines and Pre-Arena then slows down the Feeney with an Icy Wind, which was huge. KD puts so much pressure on with the Ndidi expanding force, but it's not over in my mind until KJ seed bombs Ndidi instead of Pre-Marina. So I don't know the calc. I don't know if Gorgai's seed bomb KOs Pre-Marina, but I gotta think it does. With the stab, with the like 80 base power, Pre-Marina is a higher special defense mon than defense mon. I think so. It's like I feel like he has to get rid of Pre-Marina there, but he goes into Ndidi. Ndidi tanks the hit, and at that point is when I knew it was kind of over. KD ends up getting the KO. Yeah, KD ends up winning game 3. And I really think that was a turning point in my mind. Like that was it. When KJ seed bombed the Ndidi slot instead of the Pre-Marina slot, I was like, oh shit. Because then it allows KD to take the 2-1 Pokemon advantage in Ndidi and Pre-Marina versus Tapu Fini. And at that point, KD is going to win 10 times out of 10 with that matchup. So this was a really fun one to watch. Again, over 100 people watched this in real time. So fucking cool to see. So I couldn't say more nice things about both these coaches. KJ ended up joining High Roller, which I'm super excited about. I think KD ended up joining High Roller too. So I cannot wait to see what these two coaches do. And shout out both of them for being awesome. All right, let's get into the next match, which was my match. So I had a plan of attack. My plan of attack was to use Trick Room because Snom had the slowest mon he had was base 50 power Registeel. So I had a plan for Registeel with Turtonator. I had a plan. Yeah, no, it was a fun match to watch. KD versus KJ. Really fun match to watch. I recommend go watching it at K Marnie 10. He chatted in here with the Kyogres. So scroll up, you'll see the Kyogre emotes, and click his profile. You could watch this match if you want. But yeah, let's get into my match. So my plan was getting to Trick Room. So Snom's the slowest mons he had were like base 80, other than the base 50 mons. I was like, he's got an extraordinarily fast team. I want to go slow on them, even though my team usually wants to go fast. I made a rough draft where I went fast with Excadrill outspeeding with Choice Scarf, Blaziken outspeeding after a +1 without him getting up the tailwind. Like I kind of had like a loose plan of attack. But then I was like, once I saw the Trick Room mode, I liked it so much more. I was like, I think this Trick Room plan is going to work. And we saw it work, game 1. And we saw it work for a little bit of game 2. Game 2 was kind of huge. So there was a critical hit the last turn of game 2 that everyone thought mattered in real time. And I'm going to say right now, I did the calc for a 252 Sawk, which is what he was, a 252 Adamant attack Sawk. What it does is 70 to 80% without the critical hit. So I do survive. But he was at 75 Oh, wait, it does matter. Because liquidation does 58 to 60 something percent. So him being -1, it would have mattered. It would have won me the game. So yeah, I mean, the critical hit really mattered. The critical hit really mattered. And because of game 2, that critical hit, we go to a game 3, and I missed the biggest sleep powder. The sleep powder I needed to hit more than any sleep powder is the one I missed. So his Sawk was able to get me into 2 HP with a close combat, and it was over from there. Once he got the 2 to 3 Pokemon advantage, and then was able to eventually get the 2-on-1 Pokemon advantage, he just took me down from there. His team was extraordinarily strong. Focus Sash Archeops was a blast to play against. Sawk was sturdy, so he could use the Salac Berry to take the speed. His team was fun. His team was really fun. I can't wait to see what he does in the next round versus KD. So it's going to be KD versus Snom, and both of them they're going to put on a hell of a show for us. So I cannot wait to watch this at Gate Marnie 10, where you can check it out. And this was just a fun fucking set. Snom, shout out Snom for being so cool too. One of the coolest competitors we got. So glad to see him win. Hate to see me lose. Let's get into the next battle though, which was Angelo versus Anti. Angelo took the 2-0 lead. I hate to say it really didn't surprise many people, but Angelo has been dominant all season. He has the credentials to be like, he's in these other leagues and whatnot. He's making a name for himself everywhere. Yeah, so click K Marnie 10. And that's where you could go watch it if you want to watch it. Over 100 people watched his last battle. He's like basically famous. So go. I'm his biggest fan. I want that on the record. I'm in the K Marty 10 fan club, like hardcore. I want to start the fan club. But all right, let's get into Angelo Anti. So game one, Anti traces the levitate on from the Latios, which was crazy because he was running in. I'm nowhere near famous, dude. You're famous as fuck. 100 people watch anything you do. You famous. But so yeah, Anti leads the Gardevoir and DD female, and he double expanding forces. But because yeah, hard body karate. Because Gardevoir traced the levitate, he didn't get the benefit of the psychic terrain. And I saw that with Sigalith. I didn't know that in the past, so I tried using Sigalith expanding force next to Indeedee with psychic terrain, and I wasn't getting the boost. And I was like, what's going on? Oh, I'm a flying type. I don't get advantage of the terrain. And it was the same thing with the levitate Pokemon. So once Gardevoir traced the levitate, it was just like, that sucks. He anti-played around it so well. He switched in the Zapdos. Zapdos goes back out for Gardevoir. Gardevoir traces Intimidate this time. But it was just too late because of the pressure. Yeah, Ninetales is great, man. But it was just too late because of the pressure that Angelo was putting on every turn. Angelo was doing damage every turn where Anti needed to position himself better every turn. So it was just like interesting to see that dynamic. The combo of Latios and Crocodile takes out the Gardevoir and Cartana, leaving Zapdos in a 1-on-2 versus Selly and Crocorock at low health. And Angelo was able to take it out. And at this point in game two, Angelo knows Anti's Gardevoir is scarfed. And you hear him say out loud in the stream, wait, so if I know it's scarfed, he's definitely not Trick Room. And that was a huge turning point in the game because once Angelo realized, hey, he's not Trick Room, I could just go for gold. Like, let me get this tailwind up. Let me, what's it called? Take speed control. And he kind of took over from there. I hate to say it. Salk is soft as fuck. Dude, Salk kicked my ass, Billy and Connor. You guys are my in real life friends. I love you to death. But Salk kicked my ass. Salk fucking spanked me. If he doesn't get that critical hit, that 6% chance, I 2-0 win. But you know what? He got it, so it happened, and I'm out of it. So, and then I impulsively decided to join High Roller because of it. I think I got to sit out of BDSP one. I don't know the time. Oh, what's up, Dylan? Wait, let me. I see the league. Connor, you sent it? So, yeah, this is the weekly recap show. So, I do this every Monday usually. I had Knicks tickets Monday. Then my co host couldn't make it today. Jax's truck broke down at work. Oh, dude, I love it. I call it my watermelon colors. I love it. Connor, thank you for sending this to all the in real life homies. I appreciate that a lot. And I appreciate you guys all for coming. But yeah, no, so I recap the shows every week. The battles every week. And this was a great one. So you can watch it at Angelo Hunter if you want. But yeah, Angelo was able to take game one after the Gardevoir and Cartana go down to the Latios and Krokorok. Selly and Croc take down the Zapdos in a 2v1. And we're into game two, where Angelo knows there's no trick room on Gardevoir. Yeah, Dylan is probably studying. Probably that's exactly what I should be doing. But then once Angelo takes speed control, it was huge. Then we see Anti switch in the Zapdos again. Angelo and yeah, Anti switched in the Zapdos. Angelo mystical fired, got a critical hit, which was huge, putting that much damage onto Zapdos, minusing the special attack. Then he also used Struggle Bug with his Volcarona. So then Zapdos is -2 special attack before it could do anything. It was crazy. You know, that critical hit was huge. Uh, Gardevoir comes in, traces the Levitate again, and Angelo calls a great switch. KOs the Zapdos, and this one feels over. You know, it felt over because taking up Pokemon currently, learning from the Master Tommaso. Yeah. But yeah, Angelo switched in his Celesteela to take a Moonblast. We know the Gardevoir's scarfed. Angelo KOs the Pokemon next to the Gardevoir. So it's a 3-on-2 with a Scarf Moonblast against a Celesteela. The Cartana's not putting any pressure on Celesteela, and Angelo is able to win it from there. And it was a fun game to watch. Angelo has been so dominant this season, and yeah, I look forward to him taking on Turtle Mania, the winner of Turtle versus Behaney, in the semifinals. So wait, let me look at the text Behaney sent me because it was real funny. Behaney, he deleted his message. He deleted the video of this one. So it was real late. I watched it late, and then I didn't take notes on it. I was gonna watch it again, but he was like, "Hey, game one, he set up Trick Room Guard. We see another Gardevoir, which is kind of crazy. I had nothing to function in Trick Room, so he just swept with the Celesteela in the back. So it's actually another Gardevoir Celesteela team. I mean, no, Gardevoir was on Anti's team. Celesteela was on Angelo's team in the last matchup. And then game two, I knew I needed to stop Trick Room, so I fake outed. Next turn, I doubled into it. He protected, killed my Nihilego with high horsepower, and Turtle's mad good. So that's all the notes I have on Behaney versus Turtle. This was dominant. Actually, wait, was there... Turtle probably streamed it too. I don't know if Turtle streamed it. I didn't even check. So I should have checked Turtle stream. So I might go back and watch this at Turtle Mania just because I want to watch it again because this was a fun match. The top 8, such good competitors. And yeah, shout out to Behaney. Everyone go join CPDL if you want to join a battle, a VGC Draft League. And let's get into the semifinals though. This is going to be a quick show again. I'm here solo. Jax ain't here this week. So let's get into it. This is the bracket. You see KJ, the number 1 seed, got eliminated from the 8 seed KD. Me, the 12 seed, got eliminated from Snom, the 13 seed. And we have an 8 versus 13 KD versus Snom finals. Winner playing for $110. This is huge. Let's look at the rosters. I'm having a tough time picking this one, honestly. I think I'm gonna go KD. And I think I'm going to keep sleeping on Snom, even though he just kicked my ass. With what I know is a very good team that's hard to stop. But I feel like KD does have the tools to stop it. So that's the only thing. Like, I don't want to talk too much about the intricacies. Oh, thank you, Yama. I appreciate that so much. I really do. You don't know how much I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I think I got to go KD here. And Snom just kicked my ass. Snom's a very good opponent. And he like I can't, the top 4 is huge. It's Snom, KD, Angelo, and Turtle. That's all that's left. They're the only ones playing, and I got to pick against 50% of them. Half of them I got to pick against. And Snom, I'm sorry, I'm picking against you here. KD's been proven why he's such a. Who's potential spam? I always answer potential spam. Hello? No, there's no Jeanette here. Yes, someone named Jeanette's been giving out my phone number. I've been getting a lot of calls like that. But all right. So KD versus Snom. Yeah, I gotta go KD. He's been so strong. Snom's team is unorthodox. It's hard to prep for. I felt like I was super ready for Sun. He didn't even bring Sun. So that could happen when you're prepping against Snom. Just you get ready for one strategy and he comes out with a completely different strategy. So yeah, this one's gonna be a fun one to watch. You can watch it at K Demarney 10, and I'm excited to see who wins. The other side of the bracket, we got Angelo versus Anti, the 2 versus 10 seed, and we got Turtle versus Behaney, the 6 versus 3 seed. And actually, we see a lot of upsets. Wait, let me go back to this side. So the 8 upset the 1, the 13 upset the 12. Not really an upset. Angelo's the only favorite that won, and the 6 upset the 3. So we see Turtle versus Angelo. This is going to be a really fun match. I think both of them are going to stream it. I'm an asshole for not double checking this. Sorry, Turtle. And yeah, I can't wait to watch this one. Like 2 dominant teams this season. Both of them have one of my favorite Pokemon now in the Celesteela. They've both used it in very different ways, I feel like, too. Where Turtle's used, like, he hasn't operated in Trick Room as much, I want to say. Where he has the ability to. But Angelo's been going more, like, Trick Room, Snorlax, the Mimikyu's been playing a huge part. Like, we see the difference in KOs with Celesteela only having 2 appearances and 3 KOs here. Whereas for Angelo, it has 6 appearances, so every match, and it has 22 KOs. So it's been a dominant force on Angelo's team. And when Turtles used it this playoffs, it's been a dominant force too. I really don't know who to pick. I literally want to flip a coin for this one. But I think I'm going to go... I don't want to pick against Angelo. I don't want to pick against Angelo. But I think I'm going to pick against Angelo. And I'm thinking I got to go Turtle. That's so rough. Angelo's been so dominant. Wait, let me talk this out here. So why am I picking Turtle? More because he was in my conference. I think I'm picking Angelo. I'm switching. I'm picking Angelo. Angelo's my official pick. So I'm predicting a KD Angelo finals. I wrote it in pen. That's that. And good luck to all our competitors. Follow at CPDL 12 on Twitter. Sign up for the next season if you haven't already. I'm going to take a break. I don't like Diamond Pearl. It's been announced it's going on Diamond Pearl. Um, it's not that I don't like Diamond Pearl. I've only battled Sword and Shield. I don't want to take the time. Yeah, Angelo is a great player, and Turtle basically studied Pokemon on his streams. That's cool as fuck, actually. I gotta watch more of Turtle streams then, because I want to study more Pokemon. So yeah, I hope both of them stream it so we could see both of their perspectives. But yeah, everyone go sign up for the next season. Again, I'm just taking a break because 3 seasons in a row of this has been a lot. I just impulsively decided to join High Roller again after I thought I was taking a break in there too. But yeah, no, it comes down to Mon versus Mon, and I think Angelo's got a stronger team, and he's been using it better. The 22 versus 3 KOs for Celesteela. Sorry, that was just gross. I just like coughed up mucus and wanted to spit it out. So sorry about that. But yeah, no, that's huge. That's really huge. And I'm excited to see all the matches this week, both of them. And I can't wait to see what these coaches do. I really can't. Yeah, I've been living the Pokemon trainer. I'm excited to take a break and just like backseat the CPDL and participate in High Roller again. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Watch the second half of the next game, and I'm gonna update the YouTube soon, everyone. So I'm gonna post a schedule for when I'm gonna post all my YouTube stuff on Twitter. And sorry I've been lacking on that. I've just been, you know, I've been busy. So I gotta post all these videos to YouTube. I'm gonna post all my battles from CPDL and High Roller from the past seasons that haven't been posted. I'm gonna post all the recap shows that haven't been posted, and I'm gonna have a blast doing it. So I gotta get organized. I'm gonna do all that probably in the next couple of days. So be on the lookout for that at Nostradamus on 27 on Twitter. Search a YouTube Tom Hayden Pokemon. And yeah, thank you Yama for coming out and being active in the chat. This was a quick one. I knew it was gonna be smaller than usual just because we moved it from Monday to Wednesday. And then Jax texted me his truck broke down, and I was like, dude, it's all good, man. I'll figure it out. So I appreciate you, Yama, for coming. Connor, thank you for texting all the homies in real life. Billy and Dylan, thank you for coming after Connor texted you too. Cool as fuck. I fucking love you guys. And yeah, thank you everyone. I will see you all next time.